Isn't it fascinating that like big giant fake tits are so attractive to men, and it's so obvious? It's like the most obvious trick of all time. The most obvious trick.
Yeah.
Like we know 100% of the time when they're fake, and no one cares.
Well, we also love up close magic, and we know that's a ruse.
Yeah, but us up close magic is like way more deceptive.
Yeah.
You know, they're really good. I had David, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is he doing? David Blane freaked me the fuck out, man, because Jamie's good at spotting this shit too. And Jamie sat there, he goes, I'm just going to watch everything he does. I'm going to keep my eyes on him, and I'm going to try to figure out what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he could not figure it out. And the dude rolled his sleeves up too to show it. It was wild shit. He was doing some wild shit.
Yeah.
He was doing some sleight of hand that was like, he might know real witchcraft.
Yeah.
This might be like one of them comic book things.
He's a
guy
bruja.
makes a living like being a magician, but he's actually a wizard. Like legitimately.
Gandalf
Right?
still had to pay the bills.
Didn't you feel like that?
I felt
He's a wizard.
Yeah.
It's not real. He's not a real person.
I also didn't want to know because then it ruins it.
That
But,
does, dude, yeah.
But then he made me do things that was like totally real. Like when I stuck that metal rod through his skin, I'm like, I know what you're doing. You just can deal with pain.
Did you see what happened to him recently at his show in Vegas?
No.
2 accidents happened.
Oh no.
With Blane?
Yeah, the first one was crazy, but then another one happened. First one, you know it's an illusion, if you will. There's like a spike, and then there's like bags or cups over one of the spikes, and you gotta like
did he hit
figure
the
out.
spike?
He pulled someone from the crowd, and they picked the wrong one, and his hand went right through it.
Oh no. A guy in the audience did?
Oh, it was a woman, but yeah.
Oh no. A woman's hand.
No, put his hand through it.
Oh,
Not
Jesus
someone
Christ.
from the audience, sorry. And then another one, he jumped off of a very high thing into boxes and hit the ground and separated his shoulder.
Oh, no.
And had to have doctors from the crowd come in and try to like put it back in place.
Oh, no.
On like in the middle of the show. It took like an hour.
Oh no.
This sounds like a
Finished
work,
with, like
man.
a separated shoulder. It's what it sort of seems that way because
Yeah.
I've seen enough of his show.
I don't think so, man. I think he's a fascinating guy.
Yeah.
Really fucking smart dude and really nice guy too. And he is obsessed with like, first of all, the sleight of hand shit. It's insane, right, Jamie?
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
sure.
tell me, like when you were watching it, tell me you weren't like absolutely blown away.
There's extra stuff going on that you can't even. You'd have to break it down for about an hour or two with someone.
You'd have
that's
to
really
like
smart.
watch him on high speed video and then slow it down to like a couple frames a second.
Here's the jumping accident.
I don't want to watch this.
But you can barely tell what happens.
Oh, dude, I can tell what happens. That's Fear Factor. Bro, that's just ridiculous.
I'm glad he wore a lav mic for that.
They edited together this video, I guess, but
Jesus Christ.
yeah, he was in pain there.
So he's a skilled magician, and he's also like willing to get hurt. And he also is willing to like stand on ice for 3 days. Like, what the fuck did
also,
he do?
That's not magic, though.
No,
That's
well,
just
neither was
jumping.
the standing on ice thing.
Yeah.
He did a lot of those weird things.
There's a magic to that, though. That's like mind over matter. It's like an ancient kind of magic from a time before language.
If it was real mind over matter, you could do it forever. It's not mind over matter. It's just will. You just have to be able to tolerate extreme cold.
Yeah.
And just deal with it. And you do breathing exercises to force your body heat to stay warmer.
But then there's also like the contact of your skin versus the cold that'll eventually...
You get a thermal layer. One of the things that happens when you put ice on something is it develops a thermal layer. Your skin gets really red underneath it. If you ever look at your arm when you pull the ice off, like it's all red. You know, when you get out of an ice bath, your skin's super red.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on. You develop a thermal layer.
I look like a newborn baby after an ice bath. I'm so pink.
Well, I think the same thing is probably applies to that. I think after a while, the parts that are touching the ice, it doesn't bother you as much anymore. Like whether it's the bottom of your feet, you could get frostbite.
Exactly.
Did he have anything under his feet?
When he did the ice, he was clothed.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Probably have to be so your body doesn't touch the ice.
Just encased.
Yeah. So basically,
He went full Encino Man.
If you have, like, I don't know what he was wearing, right? But you can wear some stuff that's remarkably warm, even if it gets wet, like merino wool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can wear like a merino wool layer. He could have like a thick layer. Like, what is he wearing when he was in the ice?
He's shirtless right there.
Yeah, he started taking
Does he go out to take a leak?
3 days.
No, that's the only way he warms up.
Buried alive. Block of ice for 2 days.
So he's in a block of ice shirtless for 2 days?
Seems like he took it off because he has.
So he's like, man, it's hot as fuck in here.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's not Drake?
He's a handsome fellow, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Look at his body, too.
Legendary pussy getter, this guy.
Look at David Blaine's body.
Oh, yeah.
Look on that, like, Jesus, you sexy bitch.
Yep.
Super, like I said, super nice guy, too. Like,
That's how I see
genuinely
myself in my head. that's how I think I look up top.
By the way, he was doing magic tricks for everybody.
Yeah.
He did them for my daughter came over. He did it for her. He was doing it for security guys. He's doing it
Awesome.
for everybody. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's really dope. And no one figured out what the fuck he's doing.
No, but like
So I
Jamie
don't
said,
think-
you can't look into it.
Did he
or
let you film him?
Ruins it.
I felt bad. He didn't say anything. I don't think he knew.
bitched out.
Though.
He bitched out.
I
That's what he
felt
just
bad.
said. I just heard I bitched out.
If
Is that
I
what
got
you
the
heard?
video
Yes,
of
sir.
him fucking
Yes.
from right behind, which like he didn't approve, that would be,
That's true.
That's
From
fucked up.
behind is bullshit.
Yeah.
You can't. But if you can get him from the front and see the hands
Yeah,
moving.
he was showing someone else the thing, and I walked up behind him with my camera, and I was like, this feels.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
couldn't
those
he
are-
make the footage disappear?
He can make Jamie disappear.
Yeah, he
Send
could with
Jamie
that
to
body.
Epstein's Island.
Oh yeah, you'd love it down there, Jamie.